Hello everyone, welcome to this section Trading Instruments. So these are the topics we will be covering in this section. So what are trading instruments? So what instruments can you trade? Well, you can trade any of the instruments of your choice, but if we list a few major ones like index futures, Dow, Nasdaq, S&P 500, or Forex pairs or stocks, crypto, etc. So when it comes to trading, it is your choice what instrument you would like to trade. So that's what you have to keep in mind. We focus the US session and London session financial markets. So when we show the practical examples, you will see our focus is on these sessions. So what instruments you can trade? So the price action concepts taught in this course can be used to trade any instrument of your choice, as I said earlier. So in this course, we will use index futures as a medium for us to teach you price action and trade entries. So even though we use index futures as examples, you can use Forex, you can apply the concepts into Forex and stocks, and some of our students also trade crypto using these concepts. Okay, let's see what's next. So, starting from index futures, so these are three of the major index futures based on USA market, Nasdaq, US 30, Dow Jones, and S&P 500. So, when it comes to index futures, there's a concept called contract delivery months where there are expiration dates. So, these delivery months are March, June, September, and December. So these contracts will expire on the third Friday of each delivery month. For example, March contracts will expire on the third Friday of March. Then if you are trading June contracts, they will expire on the third Friday of June. So the idea is when a contract expires, you start trading the next contract. When that expires, you start trading. So you got a 3-month time period roughly to trade a particular contract. So what I mean by that is, let's say if the March contracts expire on the third Friday of the March, then you can start trading the June contracts on, let's say, April, throughout April, May, and June until the third Friday of June. Then you stop trading that, and then you trade the September contracts starting from, let's say, July, August, and September. Now, even though you change contracts, the price action and the analysis and the concepts are the same. So at this stage, you don't need to understand all these in detail. You will learn more when you progress in this course. So for now, everything what we are telling in this first section, just get it as an overall introduction. Okay, let's see what's next. So when it comes to index futures, when you are trading index futures, there are symbols. Now we are listing the symbols, but the actual practical of loading the symbols into the charts will be demonstrated in another lesson. Here what you need to do is just get an idea of the symbols. So when we do the practicals in the next lessons, you will be able to load these contracts. So what are the symbols? For micro, E-mini, Nasdaq index futures, the contract delivery months, as I said earlier, March, June, September, December, there's a symbol for each month. For March deliveries, you got H. For June, you got M, U, Z. Likewise, same for S&P 500 and Dow Jones. So, for example, this is the symbol for the March contract of micro E-mini Nasdaq. So, M here stands for micro, NQ stands for Nasdaq. So for example, here M stands for micro, ES stands for S&P 500. Same here, M stands for micro at the bottom, YM, where I move my mouse, YM stands for Dow Jones. And then H stands for March contract, M is for the June contract, U over here is for the September, likewise same in the other two categories as well. And this 2024 is the year of the contracts. It can be 2024 and 2025 likewise. So usually when you trade the most immediate contract which is to be expired. For example, if you are in January, you will be trading the March contracts. For example, let's say you are in July or August, let's say for example, if you are in August 2024, then your choice is to trade the September contracts because June is expired by, then you are in August, so you are now, what you need to trade is the September contract, which is MNQU 2024. If it's 2025, you just change it. Once again, this is just to give you an introduction. When we do the practicals in the next lessons, you will see that how we do them. So don't worry if you can't understand everything what we are telling. Okay, so that is micro E-mini Nasdaq. The next slide will show you the E-mini Nasdaq. Okay, so let's see the E-mini Nasdaq, E-mini. Okay, in E-mini, you got the same structure. Only thing is, if I go back, in micro, there's a M at the front, as you can see on every symbol. But if it's the E-mini version, you don't have that M in front. So when you select these symbols, basically, for example, if you select, when you are trading, if you select NQU 2024, what that means is you are trading E-mini Nasdaq. U stands for the September and 2024 likewise. Once again, don't worry if this is not clear. So there's two versions of choice for you. One is the micro version and the other one is the E-mini version. So micro E-mini or the E-mini versions. We will show this to you practically in the next lessons. Okay, let's see what's next. So that was about index futures. Now, if you like to trade Forex, then Forex works in pairs. For example, Euro USD, GBP USD likewise. If you are trading Forex, we recommend trading these first two pairs, but there are traders who will trade the other pairs as well. But these pairs are very volatile and they act very well in the London and US sessions. Okay, so the trading concepts we teach in this course, you can be applied for Forex as well. Right, let's see what's next. Okay, so next is to give you an idea about price movement measurements. So when these charts play, so let me put it over here. So for example, if you look at this chart, these are the price movements. So when the price moves and when you are trading, you will see that in the next few chapters, we need to understand the measurements of the price movement. For example, in index futures, price moves in handles. So each handle consists of 4 ticks. That's how we interpret it. And for example, what's a handle? So for example, if the price is going from, let's say, 5450 into 5451, 1 unit, we call it as one handle in index futures. So this handle contains 4 ticks. That's how we interpret it. Now, one handle movement has a financial value associated to that. If you look at the bottom, for example, in E-mini S&P 500, per handle, it is a value of $50. For example, in E-mini Nasdaq, per handle move is equivalent for $20. Now, if what I'm telling is not clear to you, don't worry. When we show the next lessons, you will understand what this exactly means. Okay? So, in Forex, the movement is calculated, measured in pips. Once again, we will show that in depth in future lessons. For now, what you have to understand is an introduction to understand, okay, the price movement is measured in units, such as in index futures, handles or ticks. In Forex, it is pips. Okay, we will explain this in more detail next few lessons. Okay, so let's see what's next. So we have come to the end of the section. So let's summarize the section now. So in this section you learn about trading instruments. So the idea is now you know, okay, different traders can trade different instruments of their choice. Okay, for example, index, some traders trade index futures, some trade forex, right? For example, the trading team at Trade Oxygen, some of our traders are trading index futures. For example, some traders trade only Dow, some traders trade only S&P 500. I'm giving an example. Some of our traders are trading forex, some of our traders are trading stocks, some trade crypto likewise. So what instruments can you trade? The price action concepts taught in this course, you can trade any instrument of your choice. We mainly focus on index futures for us to demonstrate examples, and you understand that there are delivery months, contract expire dates, and specific symbols. And you got a basic idea of forex pairs and price movement measurements. Okay, so let's see what's next. So this is the end of the section, and we will see you in the next section soon. Take care.